my doctor said. How many times have you made this statement in your life? And why is that? It's because you've been socially engineered to believe that your doctor is an authority figure, an expert, a healer. Because of this trust, when you have pain or discomfort, you go to your primary care physician. And after about a 10-minute appointment, you're offered prescription drugs and or a referral to a specialist. The frustration can build with every appointment you have because not only do they have no answers, but many times you get passed from doctor to doctor to doctor to doctor. The frustration eventually turns to despair. And for a lot of people, this turns to darkness. Many people I've met in my career end up with a medical-based PTSD. So is this you? Is that your story? My name is Dr. Kevin Reese, and I'm the author of a brand new book called Peace Over Pain. It's an explainer on how you can eliminate chronic pain and or chronic illness so you can break free from the medical monopoly. Now, I understand pain and I understand medical frustration. When I was 28 years old, I had a heart attack scare and I ended up practically living at doctors' offices with their fancy, expensive machines. I had to figure out how to turn it around, and I did, because I had the epiphany that they only treat symptoms. After I healed myself, I became so passionate that I actually switched careers and started coaching people with chronic conditions. I even went so far to earn a PhD in nutrition. Even with all the success that I've had as a health practitioner, 10 years later, in my late 30s, my body started to break down again. But this time, it was more physical. It was the carpal tunnel syndrome, the plantar fasciitis, the costochondritis, severe calf pain, back pain, and more. I could hardly walk at one point, and the medical monopoly, again, they had no answers for me. So I turned to my instinct and I learned the musculoskeletal system to get myself out of this pain, and I did it again. Now I'm putting it all together in this little but powerful book so that folks can break that limited belief of the medical system being the answer for their chronic health issues. Now, of course, modern medicine is great for urgent care, birth defects, or infections. But the harsh reality is that modern medicine cannot, and I repeat, cannot help you with chronic, nagging, painful symptoms that become a burden to your life. Now, why is that? It's because the medical industry is a specialty-based pain management system. And this strategic system has no competition, which makes it a monopoly. It's a $1.6 trillion business. Trillion, not billion, dollar business that is fueled by chronic pain and chronic conditions. You see, people rush to go get their drugs, injections, surgeries, with hope that this medical monopoly will actually cure them in some sort of way. But they don't. They just collect the insurance money. Here's a revealing question. When's the last time your doctor actually taught you something? I ask this because the Latin word for doctor is to teach. So ideally, your doctor should be teaching you on how to stay healthy. But they don't, do they? So because there's no health education, there's no dis-ease prevention. And because there's no prevention, this monopoly takes trillions of dollars from you and me. I'd like to tell you about Griselle. She came to me on 16 medications, along with chronic migraines that were so bad that she had to shut down her life. She had to sit in the house with the lights off and couldn't go to family events. And she had 7 children. And of course, this led to a deep depression. She came to a seminar of mine one day and decided to give me a shot. I'm happy to report that on day 45 of my program, her migraines vanished. By day 120, she was down to 1 medication, 16 to 1. This was back in 2017, so it's nice to say she hasn't had a migraine since. Now, what would have happened if she kept trusting the medical monopoly? Where would she be right now? Then there was Kim, whose doctors told her to make final preparations because she had a tumor that was blocking her birth canal. They basically told her she will bleed out during childbirth. After 2 months with me, her tumor disappeared. And I'm pleased to say her son is now almost 10 years old. Over my 12-year career as a health professional, I've helped many people eliminate chronic conditions like psoriasis, fibroids, stomach pain, irritable bowel syndrome, pancreatitis, type 2 diabetes, joint pain, spinal conditions, and more. Now, you would think these miraculous results I've cultivated would make me rich, or I'd be interviewed on Good Morning America, right? Not so much. Sadly, society won't allow it. Why? Because the medical system is promoted in such a way that anything that's alternative or holistic is viewed as quackery or snake oil. Yet, I'm the guy with the solutions. So, if you're suffering with a health burden, whether that's back pain, knee pain, pinched nerves, or nagging symptoms or conditions like digestive issues, brain issues, skin issues, etc., then look no further. Peace Over Pain was written for you. In the book, I zoom out and look at the entire body as a whole unit, whereas the medical industry looks at it with the eyes of specialty. They zoom in. The foot doctor, the eye doctor, the stomach doctor, the retina doctor, the toe doctor, the elbow doctor. It's separated. There's nothing connecting. So this book is available on Amazon for about $20. But I want to give it to you instantly. I want you to start reading it instantly. It's that important. I'm offering you instant access to this life-changing book right now for only $4.95. And what you'll get is the ebook version, the audiobook version, and a free training video taught by me. And if you purchase right now, there's a bunch of bonuses, including 13 hours of mindfulness training, 4 guided meditations, an exclusive case study that you can see with your own eyes, and 2 7-day challenges so you can see what it's like to change your lifestyle. And it's all available to you for nearly $5. So if you're in pain, you can start reading this thing right now. You need to learn this information. This is the information that you've been praying for. Read this book. It's the first step to correcting yourself and eliminating your health burden so you can go out there and run, jump, and play and get back to your active life. So I invite you to peaceoverpain.com so you can download this life changer right now and start moving towards your miracle.